Hey, welcome to A Few Minutes with Jesus. You know one of the accounts in the Bible that I love, and it's one that may not be talked about a whole lot, but it's one that occurred after Jesus was resurrected. You know, here are the disciples. They walk with Jesus every day for 3 years. They got to see Jesus crucified on that cross. They watched him be put in the tomb. Then he was resurrected. They got to see him resurrected from the dead. He appears to them and he eats with them. And yet, because he wasn't walking with them every day, he would appear to them occasionally, but because he wasn't walking with them every day, they reverted back to their old ways. They reverted back to what they used to do, what they knew. And what was that? Fishing. You know, they said, hey, I'm going fishing. A couple of them said, yeah, I'll go with you. So they go, climb in the fishing boat, and they go fishing all night long. And in the morning, they look, and here's Jesus sitting on the shore. When they show up, Jesus is talking to them. Isn't that a lot like us? You know, if we don't spend time with Jesus every single day, if we don't walk with him every single day, what do you think happens to us? We revert back to the old ways. We revert back to all the things that we used to do. We revert back to the life that we knew instead of walking the life that we should be walking. And that's what happened to them. They reverted back to the old life, the things that they used to do, instead of walking in the ways of the things that they should have been doing. So you can't just expect to show up with Jesus occasionally and think you're going to walk in the ways that you're supposed to, because I guarantee you, if you're not walking with him every single day, you're going to revert back to the old ways. You're going to try to say, well, I'm doing what I'm supposed to. No, Jesus said, I want to make you fishers of men, not just make you fishermen. They were fishermen before. He wanted them to be fishers of men. So I want to encourage you today, spend time with him every single day, whether it be reading one verse, whether it be praying, whether it be doing something devotional, something to spend time with him, because if you don't, you're going to revert back to the old ways, just the same as the disciples. Hey, just remember, he loves you, and so do I. Be blessed, my friends.